Alright, so I got some pretty cringe things to talk about today. However, let's first go into the Zen garden. Okay, so maybe I am a little sick. I woke up this morning, my sore throat was much better. It wasn't completely gone yet, but it was much better today. However, my nose is a lot worse today. Stuffy nose, constantly runny nose, have to blow my nose all the time. You know, I got my flu shot like 2 weeks ago. Just about 2 weeks ago. Actually, no, I think it's been more. I forget now. It's been around 2 weeks since I got my flu shot. You know how, you take your flu shot, you may get some side effects? Maybe a fever, maybe a headache, maybe whatever. Well, it seems like maybe for me, it took 2 weeks for the fever to hit. Well, not really fever, but like, I don't know, a cold. I don't know, do I think how I'm feeling right now was caused by the flu shot? I don't know. I doubt it, but you never know, you know? In this world, you never know. Maybe. That, or maybe I just got unlucky and actually got a little sick before the trip. You know, maybe I didn't need squash. Maybe I could have just gone with potato mine. But yeah, we now finally get to play my favorite level in the game. That is the pool level. And this being, quote-unquote post-game, it's gonna be much longer, much more challenging, and I like it that way. And of course, we get to listen to this fine tune for 10 levels. Well, actually 8, because levels 5 and 10 are something else. So 8! Getting to hear the song is always a plus in my eyes. So yeah, I got some cringe stuff to talk about today. Remember, I am basically the embodiment of cringe. No matter what I do or say, it always comes off as cringe to literally anybody and everybody. So, like I said, no matter what I talk about, it's gonna be a cringe fest. So the topic I have to talk about today, well, isn't any better. So I first want to mention that, okay, so 2 things kind of ruined my day today. One was the return of a regular customer of ours, and I do not like this guy whatsoever. Cheapskate fuck. What a cheap douchebag. You know, he really had the nerve to come in today for pickup. And he really had, excuse me, he really had the nerve to be like, because he really only deals with my mom, because she's the manager. So, he really refuses to deal business with anyone but her. It's that kind of thing where people feel like they can take advantage of small businesses like this. You can't exactly do what this guy did at, like, Walmart or Costco. But no, when it's a small business like this, for some reason, people think, yeah, this is fine. This is okay to do. So what happened today? So he came in for a pickup. He was picking up his daughter's frames, and he was saying to my mom, like, I believe you overcharged us. You know, like, for the product that we were purchasing, I don't believe it should cost that much. I believe you're overcharging us. And then he even had the nerve to be like, because I went to a different place, I asked someone else, and they said it's like way less. So, you know, trying to say like, I was low-key afraid he was gonna be like, charge me less right now, you know? Now, the reason I did not want that to be the case is because, well, he was coming up to pickup. And he only left a deposit, so he didn't pay the full amount. Yet. He left a small amount as a deposit, and then coming in for pickup, he paid the rest. So I was really afraid he was going to be like, can you charge me less on what my remaining total is? I was really afraid he was going to do that. Because, you know, the whole point of you coming back to pay the rest is that we already established, we already discussed and agreed on a final price that you will pay. You know, it doesn't mean you wait for the call to tell you it's ready, and throughout all that time, you think, I don't think what I bought warrants the price. I'm gonna ask for the price to be lowered when I go and pick it up. Like, no, you already agreed on the final price. And the product is already done, so whether you like it or not, you're going to pay. Otherwise, we're just not gonna give it to you. You know? That's just how business works. You pay for what you're purchasing. I can't go into Walmart, be like, hey, I'm $1 short on this loaf of bread. Can you, like, do me a favor? It's like, no. No, that's just not how things work. You can't afford it, then you don't purchase the item, period, end of story. So anyways, like, thankfully that's not what he did. He did not ask for a lower price on his total remaining. However, what he did try to do was be like, alright, next time give me a better deal, because I feel like what you charged me for this time was, you know, you overcharged me for it. Which, let me just set the case. We don't overcharge like that. You know? People don't seem to understand that there's a way for places to do business, you know? Okay, I'm definitely gonna need the squash this time because of these guys. I think I might need 2 rows of repeaters this time. Depends. Let's see if this is a 3-wave level. So yeah, he asked for basically lower prices next time, and oh, you can bet he'll be back next time because people like this feel like they can take advantage of businesses like this, small businesses. You know, I'm all for saving money, but at a point, it just goes too far. When you start to bother and burden business workers, it's like, well, that's just going too far. Believe me, money is money and business is business. However, when it comes to people like this, oh, you bet I would love nothing more than to really just give him an earful. It's like, if I was in charge, I'd be like, sir, if you're gonna be like this, we don't want your business anymore. However, can't exactly do that, or really should not do that, because, well, this guy and his entire family constantly comes back to us, constantly gives us more business. You know? That's the tough part about business. You gotta keep it's a fine line between keeping customers happy and profiting. But the thing is, like, every time we lower the price for them, that price will add up. For example, earlier today, his daughter picked out a pair of sunglasses and first of all, asked me how much. After I told him the price, he's like, can you double check with your mother? You know, implying like, basically go fetch your mother and give us a lower price. Knowing that my mom, to make him happy, make that family happy, will lower the price. So basically, the price for the, I'm just gonna say it, the price for the YSL sunglasses that his daughter wanted to buy was $480, right? That's how much we would have sold it for. And then, so I told him $480, and then he's like, can you ask your mother for a better price? And I'm not gonna say no, like, you know, I'm not gonna be like, no, I gave you the price, that's the price. I'm not gonna do that. As much as I want to, I can't do that. So I had to comply. I had to go get my mom and be like, $480, what's the best you can do for him? So my mom said $450, right? But then, like I said, every time you lower the price like this, eventually it'll build up. In a way, they would have saved up enough money to eventually basically buy something for free because of all the money they saved up. Which, like, you know, that's business out the door. You know, this is the same guy who months ago, and yes, he did come months ago, because like I said, this guy and his entire family are regulars, like they come all the time. So this is the same guy who a couple months ago was arguing about the, like, insurance money and why he has to pay to use it up. You know, this is the same guy who months ago was like, hey, I have another insurance that I'm with. There's $90. Like, can you give me a receipt so I can claim that $90 for myself? It's like, okay, are you gonna pay us $90 so you can claim back $90? It's like, no, why do I need to pay you guys? I shouldn't need to pay you guys. Like, that's my insurance, that's my money. I should be able to claim my own money without spending money to you guys. So, you know, we argued back and forth like, but, you know, we're losing business, we're losing profit because you're not paying us for us to give you the paperwork to submit to the insurance. But then, you know, he kept on arguing like, no, I don't need to pay you guys because that's my insurance money. That's my insurance money, like, so I should be able to get that money. I don't need to pay you guys. You know, you understand what I'm saying? He kept on trying to make the argument like he did not need to pay to claim the money. Like, you know, he even thought to himself, you guys aren't losing out on business. You guys aren't losing out on profit by giving me an insurance receipt to claim my money. It's like, but you're not paying us. You know, I can't exactly go to the car dealership and be like, hey, I don't need any sort of anything done to my car, but I have car insurance. Can you just give me the paperwork so that I could just claim for the car insurance without paying anything? What do you mean I can't do that? What do you mean I gotta pay in order to claim my insurance? That's my money in the insurance that I'm entitled to. I don't need to pay. No, you guys at the car dealership aren't losing out on anything by just giving me paperwork to submit and claim my money. Or if I go to the dentist, right? Like, I don't need any dental work, but I have dental insurance. Can you just give me the paperwork so I can claim the money? No, what do you mean, dentist clinic? What do you mean I need to pay in order to claim my money? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the same guy who months ago made the argument, like, I don't need to pay you guys to claim my money from my insurance. You guys aren't losing money. You guys aren't losing business off of it. So I do not like this guy whatsoever. Cheapskate douchebag. And the real cherry on top is the fact that when that happened, he had to come back to pick up. After all that time to really stew on it, really let it sink in, really let it fester and marinate, he came back and still made the argument that he was in the right. He came back and was like, I really don't understand. Like, there should not have been a problem last time of you just giving me a receipt to claim without me paying. Like, there really should not have been any problem. Like, really, man? You had all that time to think about it, and you still thought you were in the right. So, this customer, this cheapskate douchebag, just got the $90 from his insurance without paying us. So we didn't get any $90 income. We didn't get any $90 that this guy should have paid to us, but instead, this guy just got $90 free from his insurance. I do not like this guy whatsoever. But he deals with my mom, takes advantage of my mom when it comes to business. I can't step in, no matter how much I want to. Look at that, these guys alone were just barely able to take down one football zombie before it started chomping. Ugh. Oh yeah, I could have started planting some of these. So yeah, I don't like this guy whatsoever. But he's gonna keep on coming back. I really don't like people like that who try to take advantage of small businesses like this. Try to haggle down the price when it really should not be necessary. Oh, it's already picked. Great. Like I said, can't exactly do this kind of behavior in other businesses, right? Because I really want you guys to think about this for a second. Why only in the eyewear, the eyeglass industry, can people do this? You buy a pair of glasses, frame and lens, why do you think you can talk down the price? Like, you buy a Gucci frame, you buy it for like 400 bucks. It's like, oh, I can't afford that much. Can you do like $350? Well, you go to the Gucci store, you buy a Gucci shirt for like 500 bucks. I don't see you doing the same thing there. But it's a prescription eyewear, so it's okay. It really shouldn't be. Why exactly is that the case? If it's prescription stuff, I don't see you haggling down the price at the pharmacy. It's like, but it's prescription lenses, not pills. It's like, so? It's still prescription medical. It's still something prescription and medical, period. It's like, but aside from the prescription lens, you also get the frame. It's something fashion. Okay. Do the same thing at the Gucci store. Let's see what they tell you. I'll admit, my mom did something smart this time, which I would not have thought to do. She, on the calculator, typed up the price. And was like, here, take a picture of, you know, the frames, the stuff that you want to buy for next time. Take a picture of the price on the calculator, too. Just know that it's already been lowered for you, and you will pay this price if you want to purchase this next time. You will pay this price, this already lowered price for you. No more coming back being like, no, but you said lower last time. No, we agreed on this, and you took a picture of it. Like, we know who you are, we remember. Aw, damn it. You know, the same thing happened earlier this week. Not exactly the same thing, but basically the same thing. We had regular customers come in. She wanted... Okay, a lot of things here. She wanted frame and lens for $440. But then she was saying, like, my insurance only covers $400. In a perfect world where I was in charge, I'd be like, okay, so $440 is your total and your insurance covers $400. You only pay $40. What's the issue here? But I don't want to pay anything out of pocket. Too bad, lady, that's not how the world works. You don't pay me the $40. You don't get the product. It's that simple. Because it was regular customers, she still tried to dock down the price, and then my mom cave is like, okay, fine, $420. Nice, but you know, went from $440 to $420. And, you know, here's the other thing that I keep on saying all the time. That the world will never hear me on, because the world just doesn't know I exist. Debit card versus credit card. And, you know, by extension, versus cash as well. You know, businesses prefer either cash or debit. Preferably cash, because cash is king. You know, paying with cash bypasses the transaction fees that nobody likes paying. But because we live in the future now, we live in a digitalized world, everyone pays with card now. And everyone has a boner for paying with credit card because of building up that stupid credit. So, you know, debit is preferred because there's less of a transaction fee. However, this lady, amongst several people out there that we have to deal with, it's like, oh, we only pay with credit card. We don't even have our debit with us. I really want to say, like, we lowered the price for you. The least you can do is give us what we're asking when it comes to payment methods. You know, we already lowered the price for you. The least you can do is is just do what we're asking, which is just which kind of payment method. But obviously I can't say that to the customer's face, no matter how much I want to, no matter how much sometimes I even want to punch them in the face. You know, it's like, we already lowered the price for you. The least you can do is pay us debit instead of credit card, because you know about those transaction fees. I know you know about them. However, people, you know, they just don't bring debit cards with them. They only bring their credit cards. So it's like, well, too bad, business. You either take my credit card or I don't purchase from you. So what's it gonna be? And I don't understand when people argue with the business about using the debit card as well. It's like, sir, how would you like to pay today? Credit card, please. Do you have debit? We only take debit. But I'm using credit card. It's like, no, but the business asks you for a different payment method. You do that different payment method, period. There is no argument. Are you gonna do that argument at a restaurant? You know, when the waitress comes up, it's like, Sir, your total is this today. How would you be paying? Paying by card, please. We only take debit card. Oh, I only have my credit card with me. It's like, but I only have my credit card. You see, people don't do that at restaurants. You know, when it comes to going out to eat at restaurants, people more than likely do indeed at least carry debit cards, because they know restaurants rather not take credit cards. They know restaurants rather prefer debit. So only when it comes to eating out at restaurants. Only when it comes to eating out at restaurants do they even consider bringing their debit with them. When it comes to like regular shopping at the mall, nope, not even an option. So anyways, got sidetracked there. So that's what happened the other day. This lady, total was 440. Her insurance only covered 400, so she tried to talk down the price. We gave her 420. And, well, to pay that price, she used credit card instead of debit card. You might be asking, like, for those who don't know, you might be asking, well, what's the big deal about, you know, debit versus credit? Well, credit cards have a bigger transaction fee. I don't know what the exact numbers are. Let's just use an example real quick. For example, let's say the card machine company charges $3 every time for a debit transaction. Well, since it already gave me Torchwood, I'll go with Torchwood this time. So, yeah, for example, let's say every time a debit card gets used, it's a $3 transaction fee that the company or business will lose. And let's say, for example, every time a credit card gets used, it's a 5% transaction fee. Now, you know, the bigger the transaction, the bigger the cost, the more that'll cost. So, for example, just now, $420. She could have used debit, and it would have only costed us $3. So we would have earned $417. However, being credit card and the example 5%, let me do the calculations real quick. 420 times 0.05, 21. So instead of losing simply $3, we lost $21. It's not the biggest difference in the world, however, it stacks up, you know? It stacks up. Over time, that 21 will become $100, $1,000 in total, rather than just mere, like, $30 over 10 transactions with debit. Oh, I just noticed this is a 4-wave level. Do you think I have enough time to do 3 rows of repeaters? Probably not. So yeah, customers at work are a bunch of bitches. Annoying cheapskate bitches that I gotta deal with on the daily. It's annoying, it's degrading, it makes me just not want to live life anymore. Knowing that, well, this is my existence. This is my one and only life, dealing with fuckers like these. And let's face it, the chances of me ever becoming the boss, like the person in charge, where I actually will have the authority to, you know, really let these customers have it, yeah, the chances of that are pretty low. Because I sure as hell ain't inheriting the family business anytime soon. Nor am I starting my own business anytime soon. So, for the meantime, I just gotta suck it up and, you know, deal with it. Please let, like, a bucket head come down here. Well, that's not exactly where I wanted the bucket head to be. I'm debating what to do first. The water rows are gonna need more help. Oh, wait, who activated my potato mine there? Oh, seems like that potato mine was unnecessary. You know what? Let me real quick. Oh! I don't even have a second repeater down here. Whoops. Uh-oh, that's not good. Everything worked out? I need to drink more water. Oh boy, let's see how this plays out. Never mind. Played out rather simply. I suppose now it wouldn't hurt to start planting some defense. Not that I need it. So, that's not the only thing that happened earlier today. Now, granted, this next thing that happened, you know, the real cringe part, well, it really is just my own doing. And I didn't mention this last time when I played because I decided not to. Well, I'm gonna mention this now. Oh, you hear my voice? You hear how raspy it gets from time to time? So, yesterday at work, a friend of mine came to visit. He's the guy that gets dates upon dates on the dating app Hinge. And I was like, man, maybe I should just let you take over my account, because clearly I don't have the riz, I don't have the aura that you do to, you know, get the attention of the ladies. You know, you're clearly doing something right, and I'm not. So it's like, maybe I really ought to just let you help me. So I basically given up on using Hinge, because it ain't do shit for me. I never expected it to anyways, you know? Just like with Tinder. I tried Tinder, I tried Hinge, neither did anything for me. Well, can't be disappointed, because I wasn't expecting anything to begin with. So the thing that he showed me yesterday on his phone was like messages that he exchanged with this one girl. So the girl's prompt, like one of the girl's messages on her dating profile was like, here's a hot take. Cheese is just milk in loaf form. Like a loaf of bread. Cheese is just milk in loaf form. So then my friend used this really cringe pickup line like, you are looking really Gouda. And amazingly, that actually worked, because she actually matched with him, started messaging. So, the messages that he got back was like, oh my god, so he has lines too. So then he replied something like, hey, it worked, right? Look at the hottie that it reeled in. It's like, hottie? No. More like average. Like, that's what she was saying about herself. And I'm just like, bro, no way you actually texted these. These are cringe as hell. You replying to that cheese comment like you were looking Gouda. And then you, of all people, you, the person I've known for years, you saying a ridiculous line like, look at the hottie it reeled in. It's like, my god, man, this is a side of you I've never seen before. And then he was saying, like, girls, you know, girls like cringe. And then, you know, same thing. I was like, man, if girls liked cringe, I would not be single right now. Whoops, I meant to plant that in the middle. So anyways, like, earlier today, I was just walking around during work. Whenever, you know, whenever I got the chance, I would need to walk around, buy food or whatever, play some Pokemon Go if it's not busy. Yes, I'm allowed to do that. You know, whenever... So earlier today, I was walking around, and I saw this really cute girl walking around the mall. Like, I saw her walk by several times. You know, had every chance to walk up and be like, hey, I think you're really pretty. Can we, can I get your number maybe? It's like, and, you know, ultimately I decided not to do that. Just because that would have been giga cringe. That would have been so embarrassing for me, because I just don't do that stuff, you know? I'm a very in-social worm. I'm not good with, I'm not good with talking to people. And you know, the whole thing about like pickup lines, it's just not me. It's just not something I do. Yes, I know there's that whole thing about like get out of your comfort zone. No risk, no reward, right? Well, you know, thing is like, well, my comfort zone is just keeping to myself, minding my own business. Because let's face it, I doubt ladies out there want to be hit on by some bowl hair fat ass like me. I say bowl hair because right now I do be rocking a bowl haircut. Mostly because I don't care to style my hair, not anymore. I used to in the past, not anymore. You know, when my hair grows long, I don't care to style it anymore. It just all droops down and it becomes a bowl shape. I know I don't look good, period. But then you factor in a bowl haircut, it's like, okay, no wonder he's single. But like I said, it's just, I just don't care anymore. I have no reason, no motivation to style my hair to look good anymore. I just don't care anymore. So until I have some sort of motivation in life to actually make myself look good, or not even good, make myself look better, then I do not care. I got no motivation to make myself look decent or presentable, so at the moment, well, bowl haircut it is. And you know, I feel like having long hair is just easier to manage than short hair. I've said this before, short hair, when it comes to short hair, you gotta style it, you gotta push it up, you gotta gel it. You also have to deal with, you know, bed head. When it comes to long hair, you don't have to do anything. It just all droops down. It all comes down. You don't have to do anything. So to me, long hair is just so much easier to handle. However, I can't grow my hair long, even if I wanted to. I can't grow my hair to have, you know, luscious locks, even if I wanted to, because I don't have enough hair on my head to actually grow out. So anyways, yeah, walking around the mall today, I saw this really cute girl. I could have asked her out, I could have, you know, started a conversation with her, but I didn't want to bother her, you know? Like I said, women out there probably don't want to, women out there minding their own business probably don't want to be bothered and hit on by someone like me. So I do what I normally do. I keep to myself, I mind my own business. That's gonna get me nowhere in life, but hey, well, that's how I am. And another thing that happened today, so because, like I said, I basically gave up on Hinge, aside from every now and then, if I remember to go on. Okay, I was about to pick Torchwood, it's already gotten for me, and this too. So today I decided, you know what, I'm bored, I got nothing else to do, let's go on Hinge. Let's see what kind of profiles are out there, what I can send a like to. Man, I tell you, I was on Hinge for like half an hour. You're only allowed so many free likes a day before, you know, having to pay to send more likes. You can either use them up very quickly and, you know, limit your chances, or you can be strategic and, you know, I guess be strategic on who you send a like to. While I was scrolling through the profiles, I saw this one profile that would be like, you know, a slam dunk if I was remotely attractive. You know, there was this like... And let me just mention this, my parents would rather I date an Asian girl. So there was this Asian girl profile. She was beautiful. She was like a 9 out of 10. She lived relatively nearby, spoke English, Chinese, not like my Chinese is good. You know, like, I'm thinking to myself, wow, this girl is beautiful. Of course I'm gonna send a like. Like, my chances are higher if I send some sort of message. But because I am absolutely terrible at this, nothing good came to mind as any kind of message to send. What I did was, you know, I asked the Riz Master, the guy who gets so many dates on Hinge. I sent him a message like, alright, fuckface, do your work, do your magic. Here's the profile I got in front of me, give me a message to send. Concerning the fact that you are just so good with sending messages, here, come up with one for me. He was just like, bro, she is way out of your league. She's even out of my league. And I'm just like, wow, thanks for your vote of confidence. Even he was like, man, I'm speechless. I got nothing to say. So I just replied to him, bro, if even you don't have a message for me to send, I'm deleting this app right now. Like, I will give up right now if even you don't have a message to recommend me to say. Well, ultimately, he suggested I send a message, something about how photogenic she is. Like, you look very photogenic in all your pictures. What I ended up sending, and yes, I know this is cringe, this is horrible. But what are you gonna do, right? I sent the message. You know, the chances, first of all, what are the chances? Like, what's the worst that can happen? She sends me a message going, ew. It's like, man, at that point, at this point, that won't even faze me anymore. Not to confirm, I probably genuinely had, you know, girls in the past literally say, that guy, ew. You know, just school. Elementary school. Anyways, so yeah, what I ended up actually sending, so it was a so it was a message, so I sent a message to a picture of her, you know, smiling and covering her mouth as she smiled, that kind of pose. The caption was, you know, how my friends see me. And man, I feel like a creep as I sent this message. Like, the way I phrased the message, I just felt like a creep. Like, because her hand was covering her mouth as she was smiling, what I sent was, I bet you have such a lovely smile. Like, I can only hope that I can make you smile genuinely like this. I feel like I feel like any girl seeing that would think like, okay, this guy's a serial killer. And then I also attached at the very end what my friend also suggested I say, which is, you are very photogenic in all of your pictures. I don't know, I just feel like what I've done, my actions today are just so cringe. The fact that I actually, you know, the fact that I actually, long ago, I actually caved and actually tried using dating apps. The fact that today I actually went on the dating app and saw the profile of a girl so lovely that I just had to try. Send a like, send a message, but the message was just so god dang awful. Maybe I shouldn't have planted that repeater. I should have planted the spike weed for you. You know, the fact that two repeaters can take down a Zomboni, basically a Zamboni. Wow, you don't see that very often. The fact that two repeaters can take down a Zomboni like that faster than a football zombie? How crazy is that? Oh wow, two of them showed up there. Oh, three? Three groups of these guys showed up. Oh no, there was two there. So four groups of them showed up here. I kind of feel like the water doesn't need torchwood in this level. I need to prioritize planting them on the ground for the Zombonis. Did the Zombonis even return in the second game? You know, it's not even the fear of rejection that's holding me back. It's more so the fear of like, well, what if we cross paths again in the future? And I know the chances of that are rather slim. But you know, I'm thinking like, well, if I'm going to this one place I'm never gonna come back to again, I can try something, like, you know, talk to someone. And if she says no, great, I'll never come back here, I'll never see you again. Okay, lily pad's already chosen. Do I need potato mines? I don't think I do. Oh, but then this setup leaves nothing for these guys. No walnuts to stall them. Oh boy, this one's tough. You know, no tango kelp to deal with them. Like, I could bank on getting rid of this, but I need to plant these fast enough to deal with any of these guys. But yeah, you know, it's not even the fear of rejection that's holding me back. It's a fear of like, well, I saw you, I'm seeing you again now. Now, you know, our relationship is tainted forever because of me. And believe me, when I tell you this, folks, in the past I have single-handedly ruined countless friendships and relationships I had because of this. You know, there's plenty of, you know, cute business workers when I'm at work, you know, at the mall. But, like, I don't want to walk in and be like, hey, I work in the mall, too. I think you're really cute. Want to go out sometime? That kind of stuff. And if they say no, it's like, well, now every time I walk by, she'll see me, and, you know, it's like, it's mostly that's what's holding me back. you know, it's not easy to meet new people and build new relationships. At least not for me. Like I said, I'm very insocial. I'm very bad with talking to people and meeting new people. Oh well, I've basically given up long ago that I'll never find love in this world. I guess that life just isn't for me. Oh yeah, I didn't even finish what I was saying earlier about Hinge. So I was on Hinge, aside from the one really good looking girl in her profile, I was on Hinge for like half an hour. Because I just kept on scrolling, kept on hitting X on the profiles that are just a no for me. Like profile after profile, all of them were a no. And you know, call me shallow for saying this, none of them were attractive. Nobody good looking was on Hinge. Gee, I wonder why. All the good looking ones have already been taken. That's usually my experience. That was my experience growing up, and that was always the case at school. All of the good-looking girls were always taken. And you know, you can call me shallow for this as well. So, a lot of people that I swiped, it's not even swiping left, but that's just a term I say so you guys can understand. Because, you know, Hinge, you hit an X option saying no. It's not like Tinder where you swipe right for yes, swipe left for no. So a lot of the non-attractive girls profiles I was looking at, a lot of them were, big. They were all big ladies. Now, I know I'm not one to talk. I'm pretty big myself. However, it's like, you know, I'm okay with a little bit of chub. A little. You know? That's just my preference. That's just what I was about to say, but that's what I like. No. I'm okay with a little bit of chub. But preferably, you know, preferably, I would like someone, in shape. That's just my preference, you know. Don't get mad at me for just simply having preferences. So yeah, it's like, no one attractive online. Oh well, doomed. I guess I'm forever alone. Oh, I should have planted that here. I probably need to go blow my nose after this level. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Come on, one more. Wait, that's not what I need. Oh, so you're gonna block them, huh? You're gonna shield them. Too bad you can't shield them from the splash damage. Okay, same thing. Now that we have all this set up, we may as well plant some more defense. Anyways, you know, none of this potentially will matter in a month. You know, just let me be cringe before I die. Let's see if that plane ride kills me or not. There was on the news earlier today, there was yet another plane incident. However, it wasn't a crash, at least. This time, it was a plane that needed to be landed in case of, like, some sort of emergency. At least it wasn't a crash this time. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go blow my nose real quick. Okay, I'm back. I can only imagine my voice doesn't sound that great today. Sorry. So I got dolphins. Oh, ideally I'd have both kelp and tall nuts. Alright, so here's a fun little story for today. Today, I actually got a shout out, kinda, from Shelby's Canada. Not exactly, though. Not like he shouted out the channel. Not like Shawarma Man shouted out the channel. Shawarma Man shouted out to me, you know, with my name. What had happened was, earlier today, Shelby's Canada opened yet another location. It's like, geez, how many locations do you guys need? But, you know, they opened another location today. And I couldn't go, sadly, because I had to go to work. However, a friend of mine did go. When he sent me, on Discord, you know, it's Shawarma Man in person. I'm like, you actually fucking went. So that he actually had Shawarma Man record a video for me. You know, it was like, shout out to Angus. You're not related to Angus Beef, are you? You know, he actually said that. I'll probably post a clip tomorrow. But yeah, Shelby's Canada, actually, you know, Shawarma Man himself actually shouted me out. I'll post the footage tomorrow just to prove to you guys I'm not lying. You know, it's pretty cool. And of course, he was like, you don't use ketchup on your shawarma, do you? And then he was saying something that was like, you know, just a good message to people out there. It's like, do you listen to your mother? Do you keep your room tidy? That kind of stuff. He actually said that. Man, my friend got to meet Shawarma Man in person, but I couldn't. God damn it. You know, every time I go to Shelby's Shawarma on my day off, he's never there. Well, you know how many locations the man has? So I guess he just doesn't work at that location that's closest to me on, you know, the day that I have off of work. So, you know, we're never at the same place at the same time. Ugh. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I have considered starting a cooking channel. Like, I literally have. Like, I've considered it. I actually was going to, but then, you know, I didn't. I ended up not actually doing it, at least not yet. I still plan to one day. And hey, since Shelby Shawarma is damn near close to me, you know, if the man himself is ever interested, you know, I would love to do a collab with Shelby's Canada. You know, I'll be honored to be smacked in the face by his slipper for putting ketchup on my shawarma. I'll plant it on the water first. I think I might focus on defending the water first, just because that has the biggest threat with the dolphin zombies. Like so. Come on! Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, never mind. You are on the top row. I thought you were on the bottom. There, water is now defended. Now I just need to plant the rest of that on the land. Sweet. Oh, that's not good. There's two of them. I was afraid that would happen. Two back-to-back like that. Oh my god. Okay, tall nuts, good. As much as I would like to have 3 rows of repeater and then torchwood, that doesn't leave a lot of space for tall nuts. Man, it's such a shame that only 4 waves is the most. But hey, that's what Survival Endless is for. You know, I actually don't know if I'm gonna make it to the end of World 4 today, like the end. Because, you know, we're about to hit, like, let's say by the end we get to the end of level 3. Well, it's gonna be like an hour and a half. Assuming, you know, World 4 with the fog's the same, another hour and a half, that's 3 hours. I don't know, maybe I'll have to stop at, like, World 4-5. You know, that'll save the rest of World 4 and the rest of Level 4 and Level 5 for next time. You know, maybe I'll do that. This is my playthrough. I can make the rules. Nobody watches anyway, so I can do whatever I want. I could end it right now if I wanted to. I don't want to. You know what? That was probably a bad idea just now. Can I get one more? Come on, for a squash. You know what? Never mind. At least they keep showing up on the rows that already have torchwood, so that's nice. You know what? I should probably go ahead and plant this first. Setup's looking good so far. Oh, that's not good. You know, it is so satisfying taking down a pole vault zombie before it uses the pole. It's so satisfying doing that. At least I think so. Oh boy, it's about to crush that tall nut. Oh, that was close. All right. Isn't this 3 Peters? It is. I'm gonna hold off on planting this for now. I want to see how many rows I can. Maybe 3 rows, maybe 4. Okay, I'll just do 3. Watch me be disappointed by that, though. I really need some lily pads for that. I love how just because 2 zombies are in the water, so many peas get fired. Oh, come on. Give me some lily pads, please. Thank you. What happened to that dolphin zombie just now? I could really use another torchwood, as well as another tall nut. That'd be nice. I have spots reserved just for them. Fine, I guess you could take its place. Well, before I continue, what I would like to do is I want to check out my Zen garden. Oh, man! I thought it. I thought it was time for it to have food. Wow! I just wasted a flant poo just now. Let's see. It costs $7.50 to buy 5. So what's $7.50 divided by 5? I just wasted $150. All right. What do we get? A squash, a lily pad, and cool. All right, maybe I'll go until the end of 4-5, and then I'll call it for tonight. Okay, not bad selection, not bad. Do I want squash or do I want sea shrooms? Oh, I'm just gonna dig the sea shrooms up anyways. And I'll need to plant the lily pad anyways. I think I'm gonna start talking less. My voice is beginning to give out. You know what sucks the most about being a little sick again? I was just sick a month ago. And it was really bad a month ago. Ugh. Nice shiny, thanks. Oh, nice of you to join. You've been on a ski trip, so that's why you've been MIA? Okay. I accept your... I accept. Your reason is valid. That is an acceptable answer for now. Well, I'm a little sick again, which is really bad because I'm going on a trip rather soon. So I need to recover quick. Like I just said, it really sucks too because I was just sick last month. And it was really bad last month. I have all this sun. Why am I not planting? I was thinking maybe 3 rows of Scaredies and then 2 rows of... Oh, no. 3 rows of Scaredies and 1 row of Fume, though I don't think that's necessary. And I don't think Planterns are really necessary, too. The biggest threat is the Jack-in-the-Box ones. So it's like, I don't really need to see what's coming up. Do not blow up, thank you. I think that's good enough. Okay, so probably want magnet shrooms. Or actually, hypno shrooms aren't bad. Okay, lily pad's already there. Do I want squash or do I want magnet shrooms? You know what? I think I'll go for magnet shrooms. Oh, I didn't even get anything to remove the fog. Whoops. So now we won't know of a football zombie until it gets right till the end. You know, of where it's visible. Because, you know, let's say, once again, 2 rows of Scaredy, 2 rows of Fume. We won't see the footballs until right at the very end. Oh man, maybe I should have gone for Planterns. Oh. Maybe I need to focus on the land first. Were there bucket heads? I don't think so, right? I need more firepower to protect the magnetrooms. They're our biggest line of defense against the football zombies. What's that? That's a football zombie. A football zombie just got taken. Okay, another football zombie's helmet was taken. Okay, now I need to plant some more magnetrooms. What's being eaten? Oh my... No, my magnetroom! There, now I have a whole row of magnetrooms. Oh, of course. Oh no, my other magnetroom there. Aw. Alright, balloons. Another question is, do I want planterns or do I want scaredy shrooms? Man, I feel like I won't need planterns. As long as I have enough cacti. Oop, hold on. Another bot in chat. And banned. Damn, you're getting fast at that? Ever since I learned that I can do it on my screen, like right here. Yeah, it's real quick. Turns out I don't need to go directly to Twitch, open up the stream, all that stuff. I can just do it right here. I didn't know I could do it that... I didn't know I could do it that fast. I went to get my water bottle from downstairs and missed that. Is this my way of saying you're fired? No, I'm kidding. Isn't that great? 3 puff shrooms is able to take down a cone head. I'm gonna prioritize putting down a row of cactus first. Ooh, where? Where? I can't see where. Oh, I got lucky. See, it's a good thing I decided to go for a row of cactus first. Had I been like, nah, they won't show up just yet. Let me do a row of scaredy shrooms first. I would have been cooked right there. I would not have even had enough for, you know, a cherry bomb to take it down. Okay, now we can relax a little. I said a little. Uh-oh, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good. Aw, shit. Well, it's just 25 sun. Oh. Man, I'm collecting sun faster than I can spend it. So I'm gonna end this at the end of level 4-5 today. That's like what, maybe another 20 minutes? You know, I could just do this. Of course, it doesn't have all the range. Okay. They gave us tall nuts this time. Oh! Suntroop's already picked. Great. I suppose now that we have an extra space, I could just do this. You know what? Give me a second. I need to see if my dad turned that light back on again. I just get the gut feeling he did. Give me a sec. He did not. However, he did bring up the suitcases. Ugh. So I do have to start packing soon. I don't have a lot of stuff I need. Clothes, electronics. That's basically it. You know, all the other, basically other stuff they'll take care of, like, you know, toiletries. Other things to protect ourselves, like face masks, hand sanitizer. My parents will take care of packing that stuff. In terms of packing my own stuff, I don't really have a lot I need, you know? Clothes, my gaming stuff, charging cables, and pretty much it. You know, I have to consider what games am I gonna pack with me. Oh, why aren't I planting cactuses? Or cacti, dumbass? Literally, what did you just say before? Okay, so when it comes to planting cactus, I need to prioritize everything but the first row because you can see what's coming from the first row. This is gonna piss me off, so I'm gonna do that. Okay. One whole row of cactus planted, that's done. Oh boy, which one, which one? Are you serious? Stinking scaredy shrooms. You know what? No, I'll save that for exactly that purpose. Maybe I planted that a little early. It's okay. You know, you want to know something crazy? I was literally thinking in my mind, damn, I wish I would have picked repeaters, because, you know, now would be a good time to start upgrading. It turns out repeaters are right here. Well, ain't that great? Oh, I should have saved that tall enough for planting here. I didn't even notice that repeaters were already picked for me. Like, honestly, I didn't even notice. So I was thinking, like, damn, I'm just gonna be collecting sun now. Really wish I could upgrade some scaredy shrooms to repeaters, and voila, they're right there. Especially the water rose. Damn, I don't know why row 3 is getting dogpiled. Yeah, I don't have enough time to plant repeaters on every row. I'll just do the ones on the water. Nothing like double the damage for 8 times the sun. Oh, I got nothing to take these guys out. Just gotta wait for it. Okay. Okay, not that big a deal. Where's that football zombie at? Not exactly the one I wanted, but okay. Well, that was fast. Okay, I think that's a good place to end for tonight. Let me see, what kind of stuff can I buy now? Ooh, I definitely want that. My god, 80 grand. I'll get that. I'll get that in no time. Ooh, this is actually pretty useful. I'll take this too. Why not? I don't really need you for now. Buy you eventually. 10,000 for just a gold water pail. Okay, a repeater. May as well just buy more while I'm here. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it for today. Next time we will continue until the end of the second playthrough of the adventure. So yeah, thanks for watching, see you guys next time.